Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your April 2022 Tarot and Oracle reading. I hope you guys are doing great out there, Pisces. I always love being in your energy, and welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. Pisces, these are going to be general readings. They won't resonate with every one of you out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. You may also want to look at your personal chart to see what other planet placements you have, and you can watch the readings that go along with those if this one doesn't particularly resonate with your situation. This is a powerful month ahead, Pisces. I am also an astrologer, and if you want to see more about the astrological forecast and transits, there is going to be a video link at the end of this one that you can click on and hear even more about that. We're going to mostly focus on the cards in this reading, but if you want more about the planetary interest, that's going to be at the end of this cycle. However, I will point out that there's going to be a big pile up of energy in your sign. We've got Venus, Mars moving into Pisces this month, as well as Neptune and Jupiter already there in your sign. So it's very exciting, coming into the springtime for you. So let's go ahead and dig into it, Pisces. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and info are down at the below in the description box. So dear spirits, angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what you've got for our beautiful, amazing Pisces that will be coming up in the month of April 2022. Please show us clearly what they will be working with and what kind of energies are on their side. All right, Pisces, it is a interesting month. I think there's going to be a little bit of both peace and action, but action is your key word. And when we're feeling that Aries energy, Aries is a very active sign. It's all about taking action, moving forward, getting going. There's a lot of fire motivation going on, so you may feel that as well. And I think whatever you've been kind of pondering on, whatever you've kind of been ruminating about, it is time to take some action on some of these things, especially if you feel like you've been procrastinating for a while on it. It doesn't mean there won't be plenty of times of peace in this month. I think there will be, but there is also a lot of flurry of activity. I think that will be a little more stabilizing, a little more grounding as we get into the later part of the month and enter Taurus season. But during the time of Aries, it is definitely action season for the fish. Let's get into a numerology card, please, for Pisces. Let's see what their key number and key word is going to be. The environment. So Pisces, I feel like your environment, number 44, a very stabilizing energy indeed. The 4 is all about home. It's connecting with the 4 corners of the earth. It's all about getting grounded, feeling like wherever you are is a supportive environment to you. So, that's really doing things that are going to create a more peaceful situation for yourself, right? Taking action to ensure that, keep your environment clear. Keep it clean, clear, stress-free. Don't allow people into it that are going to, disturb or toxify your environment, right? All of that's very important. I always say, the fish is a creature that absorbs its environment through its skin. So the kind of people, the kind of, colors or fragrances or things that you have in your home or in your immediate environment, they do make a big difference to you. Play music that you like, light candles, whatever it is that you do to make you feel more relaxed when you're in your home environment, especially. That is important this month. Let's get into a crystal and chakra. Let's see what is going to be activated and most beneficial for you, Pisces, this month. Ooh, I like this one. I actually just got out a piece of this because I like the way that it feels. It is the hematite that's coming up as your chakra gemstone to be working with. And this is all about mental strength, the root chakra, strengthening your mind, strengthening your resolve, You know, Pisces, a lot of times you are very accommodating, you're very kind, very unconditional, very generous with your emotions and your time. But I feel that this is something where you need to strengthen up your resolve a little bit. There might be people kind of trying to push you in a certain direction, or coerce you into doing something you're not quite sure of. And so make sure that that's really what you want, but you got to get strong within yourself, really connect and ground. Got that environment card. Now we've got a card that, you know, crystal that really responds to the earth energy, right? Grounding and getting deep, getting a little more dug in, being a little more stubborn about what it is that you really want, what really feels right to you. Let's get into next a spiritual guardian guide, ascended master angel. Let's see what we have, please, for Pisces, who wants to help you out the most for April 2022. Oh, I love it. Yes, Pisces. When it comes to that card of the environment, and we have Archangel Sandalphon coming in here, this to me, like I said, putting on music or playing music, I feel like creating a musical, creative, artistic environment is very, very good for you. Sandalphon rules music, right? It is the answered prayers. If you've been really, you know, asking for something from spirit again and again, and you've been patiently waiting for the right timing, this could be a month of answered prayers. This is also the archangel that rules the earth star. So again, even though this is very, you know, it's that ephemeral, you know, element of music, but he is very grounded too, and is going to help you a lot. If you've been trying to build, say, a music studio or an art studio or some kind of environment to create in, you are really going to be able to do that this month. And I think that if anyone dissuades you, or they say, no, that's not realistic, Pisces, or no, I'd rather you do this over here, no, you're very galvanized about what it is that you want. And Archangel Sandalphon is going to help you out so much on this. It's very exciting to me, especially because you're going to have Venus and Mars going into your sign this month. Your creativity will be at an all-time high. Your energy will be at an all-time high. So this is exciting. It really is. Let's get into your tarot next. I'm going to use the Angel Wisdom Tarot for the initial spread and clarify with the Modern Witch Tarot. So we're going to do a full Celtic cross. Please, Spirit, for Pisces in the tarot, April 2022. Let's see a clear picture of what they are working with, what their story is playing out like. Yes, it is a time of action. Ooh, and clarity and big blessings. I love it. Okay, right in the center, guys, your first card, the heartbeat of the Celtic cross, is the King of Wands. That is Aries energy, and that is the energy of this month. That taps right into that action card, that keyword. This is stepping up into a greater role of leadership, an inspiring role, something that really pushes you forward, and you say, you know what? I have put my dreams on hold for everybody else for years. I'm going to go out and get what it is that I finally want. I'm not going to, you know, put myself on hold again and again and again. I'm finally going to put myself at the front of the line. This is stepping into the spotlight. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Keep your eyes on this big picture. Communicate your dreams. Communicate your vision. Let's get a clarifier on this King of Wands. Page of Wands, more fire energy and definitely more Aries energy. So I feel like you're right in tune with the vibration of the month of April. Page of Wands is new ideas, new energy, vitality returning, feeling happy again, feeling like you can play like a kid, you know, and just enjoying life. This can be definitely like the news of a birth, the news of a pregnancy. That's a more traditional interpretation of this card, but I would say for most people what this is the birth of yourself, the birth of your new ideas, the birth of something that you've wanted to do for a really long time. That's what I'm feeling. And it hasn't been easy, Pisces. The immediate past is the transformation card, the Tower card, which can certainly present its share of challenges, because usually this indicates this is Mars energy, more Aries energy. that something has has shifted pretty massively. This is all about that foundation having to be rebuilt. Anything that wasn't working, anything that was shaky or unstable has had to come crumbling down. You may be still in a rebuilding cycle, right? Some of this was very unexpected. Some of it's good though. See, the Tower card is very neutral. Sometimes those unexpected changes are really great. Like it's like, oh, I won some money, or ooh, I got an opportunity I didn't see coming. Sometimes it can be like, darn it, I got into a car accident. It can be very, very mixed bag. So take that as it resonates for your particular situation. But there's certainly been some big changes that have really had to make you change and modify your foundations. And the Sun, I think for most of you, it's been very positive. Look at that. Most positive card in the tarot, guys. So I feel like when the Sun is coming out, most of those changes have been actually very positive. And even if they felt negative at first, there is a very immediate silver lining behind it. It's like, oh, it was a blessing in disguise. In the immediate future, we have got big time clarity coming through with the Ace of Swords for you, Pisces. I think as the month goes on, things are going to get even more clear, even more easy to understand. I think you'll know what direction to go in if you've been confused at all, which I kind of don't think you are right now. I feel like you're very determined about something. But, the card of the Ace of Swords to me is Spirit coming in and granting you success, victory, clear vision, knowing where to go next. It's air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Four of Swords. You may need a little rest because I definitely feel like the first half of this month, you're going to feel shot out of a cannon. You're going to be going. It's going to be very, very active. A lot of fire energy, a lot of moving and going and shaking and changing. This Four of Swords is telling you, Pisces, you are going to need to take some breaks. You take a rest. You've won a big victory here. You've overcome something. You've really gone to this next level. Don't be afraid to take a little time out. Rest, recover, reflect, meditate, get extra sleep, take a little vacation. On the bottom, subconscious energy. What you're really focused on this month is release. The Death card, Scorpio energy. You are so focused on really transitioning and transforming beyond what you have come through, right? Anything difficult, anything challenging, you could still be in the process of this death cycle here, whatever it is that's being let go. But this is powerful because these endings lead to new beginnings. Releasing or having released situations or people that have held you back. This is a massive change for you, Pisces. It's very powerful and it's happening on a very deep subconscious level. You probably feel the growth. Maybe if nobody else can see it, but you know what's happening in your psyche, in your heart and soul. Yeah, and wow. Have you released some toxic people out of your life? Look at that Seven of Swords. Old, icky, sneaky people. Oh my goodness. Pisces, I would say that you're one of the signs that can attract those narcissistic energy thieves and vampires the most into your life because you are such an abundant supply of spiritual energy, love energy. And so I feel like what has majorly transformed inside of you and may still be ongoing is you are finally standing up and saying, you know what? I don't need those people. I don't know why I was so scared to let them go in the past, but you know what? I'm no longer afraid of them. Off they go. Into the top of the reading, crowning the spread message from Spirit, is the Page of Cups. So to me, Spirit is telling you, Pisces, new spiritual, emotional, and creative beginnings are on the way. New messages of love, new messages of peace, new messages of reconciliation or forgiveness are on the way to you. And the World, it is something that really gives you a lot of closure, a lot of healing, a lot of completions of cycles of karma. of timing. These are some things you may have been waiting for a very long time. You may have been waiting to hear an apology about something forever. Maybe you thought you never would get it, and it could come through this month. The World card is the last card in the major arcana of the tarot. It's ruled by Saturn, which is Capricorn energy. So it is all about having learned from old cycles. You've really passed the test. It is a very positive card. It feels like, you know, old doors closing, awesome new doors opening, and it just feels awesome for you. It feels so good. Let's get into some advice for Pisces, please. I'm excited about this month ahead, Pisces. This is so good. I just feel these cards popping and moving. Oh yeah. We've got the Four of Swords in here again. We do. We do. You definitely are going to need some rest, Pisces. You're not going to want to take it necessarily, but you're going to need it. Suggested approach, Four of Pentacles. Absolutely. Be discerning about who you give your time and resources to. You know, this is very strong Capricorn energy. I would always caution that this is that kind of feeling of, you know, don't let it make you stingy. Don't let it make you like, oh, I can't love anyone because I'm afraid of getting hurt. Oh, I can't spend money on anything because I'm afraid of being broke. It's not kind of feeling. So you have to balance between equal give and take, how open versus how closed, and being discerning about who you give your time, energy, or resources to. You could be kind of protecting your heart chakra right now this time as well. You know, especially if you've been through some difficult times, you know, if you're releasing these Seven of Swords type people, you could be very protective around your energy and your emotions. Really being careful about who you say what to or how much you let somebody in. Yeah, the Star card. Here you go. Aquarius energy. Could deal with an Aquarius or a Capricorn, Pisces. But I feel like you're being very careful because you want these good new outcomes. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and you know that you can have something better than maybe what you've accepted in the past. That feels very strong. Coming into what you need to know. Knight of Cups. This could be new love offers, new love reconciliation offers as well, forgiveness, apologies coming in. Again, I would always vet this guy carefully because the Knight of Cups can be very romantic, intuitive, seductive, dreamy, right? This is like that person that puts stars in your eyes. But at the same time, if it's somebody you don't know very well, get to know them before you let them in because you want to make sure that they're as good as they seem. Sometimes the Knight of Cups is a little too good to be true, a little bit of a flirt, sweeping you off your feet. So just, you know, just keep your balance about it, Pisces. Let's see what we have clarifying this Knight of Cups for you. You know, likewise, you could be going forward and making a big love offer. You might be getting an unexpected love offer from someone that you didn't really see coming. You know, you might have been focusing down here on these other suitors or these other, you know, potential love interests and thinking, well, why aren't those working out? And over here, Spirit brings you somebody that's probably even better for you. But if you're too focused on the other ones that aren't quite working out, you may not see the offer or the opportunity. So keep your eyes open. Don't get too myopic on, you know, focused on just one person or just one thing. Hopes and Fears card, Four of Swords again. Like I said, I don't necessarily think you want to take a time out. I feel like you're very charged up. You're very energetic. There's nothing wrong with that here, Pisces. But this is that hopes and fears. It's like, oh, I know I'd like to take a break, but I'm scared if I do that I'll, you know, get set back. Pisces, you need to relax. You need to have your downtime as well. You don't want to burn the candle at both ends because you've got a lot going on this month. Six of Pentacles, there it is. Pisces, it's going to be fine, but you do have to have equal balance, right? Six of Pentacles is an equal balance card. It is equal give and take. To me, it brings in that life-work balance when it's in this, you know, configuration, saying, you know, if you work hard, you also need to rest hard. You need to, you know, play hard. You need to give yourself time to just detach, de-stress, not think about things, you know, just relax the mind entirely. Outcome card is the King of Swords. We do have a little bit of Aquarius energy going on in here. There are a lot of swords going on in this month. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius or an air sign. But, you know, if not, Pisces, this could just simply be you detaching from drama detaching from emotional stress and burden and making your decisions from a very cool, level-headed, rational place. The King of Swords is the master strategist. He's always working on a good plan for the future. And, you know, he can be kind of cool and detached, right? Kind of aloof. But it's because he's trying to make decisions from that intellectual place and not from an emotional or dramatic zone. So let's get a clarifier. What's going on with this King of Swords for Pisces here? We got the Knight of Pentacles. And I do think, wow, Pisces, you're being very strategic and very practical about the way you make plans and the way that you move forward. You really want to have a good success, especially if you've had a lot of disappointments in the past. The Knight of Pentacles, we often jokingly refer to him as the Turtle Knight because he is slow but steady wins the race, one step at a time. He tends to slow walk it because this is the most successful knight. He gets to his destination every time because he made a good plan, right? He thought deep and long and hard about how he was going to get there, if he had enough money, enough resources to do it, and that's why he turns out to be very successful. So I do feel you're forming a big strategy for how you can reach where your goals are. This is a great month ahead for you, Pisces. On the bottom, we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Two of Wands. I feel like if you've had any fears of scarcity, of feeling left out, not being included, held at arm's length, things like that, you're really making some plans to move through to a different energy with that Two of Wands. Open the doors of opportunity. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay in situations where you're not being loved fully or completely here, Pisces. You do deserve that. This is very magical. Let's get into an affirmation for Pisces, please. Happiness. Oh, yes, Pisces. And you deserve it so much. Look at that. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. And we also have that hummingbird spirit on there. So I feel like greater happiness, greater moments of joy, greater success in love and creativity and music are on the way for Pisces this month of April. Have an absolutely awesome month, guys. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.